Bismillah walhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala wa ba'd. Question: there are those who ascribe to Salafiyah, however when it comes to the people of Bid'ah, they are very lenient with them and gentle, and you'll find them making hundreds of excuses for them. However, when it comes to their brothers and sisters from Ahlus-Sunnah, you'll find them constantly criticizing them and being harsh with them. Instead of being patient and gentle with the Salafiyun, what is your advice to these individuals? Barakallahu feekum. This is, to be honest with you, Ikhwan, a problem that we find, and it's an issue that we find in many of the communities around the globe, around the dunya, that constantly the people of Sunnah are criticized for being harsh and criticized for being or having shiddah. Yet still, those same individuals who criticize the people of Sunnah for having shiddah have lenience and gentleness with the people of innovation, and they themselves only have shiddah with the people of Sunnah, which is a contradiction in terms, considering it is the people of Sunnah who are being accused of having that. And that, brothers and sisters, is and reminds us, no doubt, of the statement of that Imam Muhammad ibn Abdullah as-Suwari, who mentions in those lines of poetry, قُلْ لِمَنْ عَانَدَ الْحَدِيثَ وَأَضْحَى عَائِبًا أَهْلَهُ وَمَنْ يَدَّعِيهِ أبعلم تقول هذا أبن لي أم بجهل فالجهل خلق السفيه أيعاب الذين هم حفظوا الدين من الترهات ومن التمويه وإلى قولهم وما قد رووه الراجع كل عالم وفقيه. Say to the one who dispraises the people of hadith and sees his morning and sees his day عائبا أهله ومن يدعيه, dispraising and speaking ill of its people and those who claim it. أبعلم تقول هذا أبن لي, is it with knowledge that you say this? Explain to me. أم بجهل, or is it with ignorance? فالجهل خلق السفيه, for indeed ignorance is the characteristic and the character of the foolish. أيعاب الذين هم حفظوا الدين من الترهات ومن التمويه, will you dispraise those who protect the deen from the turruhat, from the distortions and from the misconceptions that have been ascribed to the deen? وَإِلَىٰ قَوْلِهِمْ وَمَا قَدْ رَوَوْهُ رَاجِعٌ كُلُّ عَالِمٍ وَفَقِيهٍ. And to their statement and everything that they narrate, every single alim and faqih has to return. And thus, brothers and sisters, it is no doubt a contradictory manhaj that a person should dispraise Ahlul Hadith for being shadeed and harsh, yet still they have gentleness with the people of hadith and with the people of sunnah, and often have gentleness with the people of bid'ah, and only find themselves having harshness for the people of sunnah. We mentioned, ikhwan, in the session earlier today that Allah Azza wa Jal has commanded us to be and to remain steadfast with the people of sunnah. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa kunu ma'as sadiqeen. O ye who believe, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and be with the sadiqeen, be with the truthful. And that ma'iyah, that being with them, is that one is with them in the best possible manner. That if you're going to treat anyone, ikhwan, well, then it is the people of sunnah that we treat well. And that, no doubt, opposes that which we see the a'imma of Ahlus-Sunnah being upon. Them having love for the people of sunnah and dislike and hatred for the people of bid'ah. That, brothers and sisters, is the methodology and the manhaj of Ahlus-Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Ahlul-Bid'ah wal Dalala, ikhwan, understand, are opening doors that are baridun lil kufr. There are doors or pathways to kufr. As the Salaf of this ummah used to say, al-bid'atu barid al-kufr. Bid'ah is the thing that leads to kufr. How then are we going to be kind and gentle and loving with individuals, ikhwan, who open up a doorway to kufr? When the Christians worshipped Isa, and when the Yahud raised Uzair and referred to him as Ibnullah, how did that occur, ikhwan? It didn't just occur overnight. Rather, it was a gradual process. That process beginning with bid'ah, beginning with innovation. And so, ikhwan, the origin and the asl is that Ahlus-Sunnah are dealt with the best possible manners. And that Ahlus-Sunnah, ikhwan, those characteristics that return back to ukhuwah and brotherhood and love and ta'awun, return back to Ahlus-Sunnah wal Jama'ah. And that is, ikhwan, from their huquq and from their rights. Ahlus-Sunnah have love for Ahlus-Sunnah. And as the Salaf used to say, that there is not a mubtadi' in the dunya illa wa huwa yabghadu ahl al-hadith, except that he dislikes Ahlul Hadith. So if we see an individual ascribing himself to the people of Hadith and Sunnah, and his hatred is for the people of Hadith and Sunnah, and his bad mu'amala is for the people of Hadith and Sunnah, then no doubt he needs to check himself in relation, ikhwan, to the reality of his manhaj and his ascription to the Sunnah. For indeed, Ahlus-Sunnah, ikhwan, have nothing but love for the people of Sunnah, regardless, ayyuhal ikhwa, of where they are and where they exist and where they dwell. Wallahu ta'ala.